Okay, guys, so let's do a weekly reading for all signs from Aries to Pisces, and this is for the week the 12th till the 18th of July. Okay, Aries. Guys, you might get an offer. You might get an offer this week that you might want to take quickly. Let's see if you should. Well, if you do, okay, it seems like you'll have to sacrifice one thing for another. That's something you might have to do. You might consider, like, for example, if you want to change your job, or if you want to move, like change places or something, whatever change you're making this week or you're thinking of making, it says here that, sure, there's an offer, it's a good offer, and you're gonna want to act quickly, or you're gonna be required to act quickly. And the advice card says, well, if you need to sacrifice something for something else, maybe you should think about, maybe you should do it. Just think of what you're sacrificing, because if you don't take this offer, then you'll be kind of like, oh, well, at least I'm staying in something comfortable, in something I know, and I'm not making the change, but at least I'm comfortable and safe. So, but you'll be kind of like not really happy about it, but at least you'll be comfortable. If you do make the change, you'll be sacrificing one thing for another. That's what I'm saying. So you might be changing jobs, you might be changing places, like moving or something like that. Now, it doesn't tell me a lot about serious relationships, but if you could be in touch with someone, you could be talking to someone. It's either someone you know, or it's someone you'll meet, or you already met, but you'll meet this week maybe. And it seems that at least one of you will want to move things up a bit, like speed things up. But the advice says, slow down, just do what you're doing, and don't have like everything at once. Maybe slow down, because it's better not to do too much right now at the very beginning, but then maybe have something better in the future. Then to do everything today, and then maybe, it burns out and you don't have it. But yeah, interesting offers and quick movement and communication with people. It could be relationship-wise, but it could be at work too. And the advice card, is basically asking you to know if you're making a choice, whatever it is, to be aware of what you're sacrificing. And if you want to sacrifice that, it's fine, because the offer looks good, but yeah, just be aware of that. That's all I'm saying. And just don't do anything too quickly, But yeah, you may have to sacrifice something this week. But then again, for something better or for something new, Okay. Also, if you're talking to someone who's far away from you, this advice card says, leave it as it is right now. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't go and, start anything more. Like, maybe don't make too huge a move towards that person. Like, just stay where you are right now, Even if it's not ideal. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Guys, Taurus. English-speaking Tauruses are different than Polish ones. You have different cards. Yeah. Ooh. Somebody thinks you are like the dream, like their dream. And they think very highly of you. You might also be celebrating. So I know what I'm going to be celebrating this week. And Taurus is my rising sign. I'm celebrating Actually, well, it doesn't matter for the English channel. On my Polish channel, I'm celebrating it. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, guys, there might be a celebration, there might be, but there might be someone who really, really thinks very highly of you. It's like they're in love with you or something. But it's more admiration. It could be love too, but it's more admiration. And it's also kind of sexually based, like there's this huge sexual aspect to it. Either you're very, very tempting to them, or they are tempting you, or both things. Like it could be vice versa, obviously. And it's very tempting. Whether you are single or in a committed relationship, this person is tempting. If you are in a committed relationship, I'm not sure you should be tempted, because your advice says don't be tempted. So, but if you're single, or if this is someone you know and you've been dealing with for a while, yeah, there's going to be a lot of like flying in the clouds, which is nothing like a Taurus, but it could be sexual. And there could be a lot of energy exchanges between the two of you. So especially if you're not together physically, but you know each other, like at a distance, there could be a lot of energy exchanges between the two of you. It could be just sex now, it could be, but it could be something really, like huge. Like I said, somebody thinks you're the dream, and some of your dreams might come true too. If we're talking about work now, if you're waiting for like a promotion, or I don't know, a new job, or I don't know, to finish college, whatever. If you're waiting for something that would be success to you, this might happen this week, or you might start something that will lead to this success later on. Everything is great here. You have great powers of manifestation. It's like whatever you think, whatever you want, like you can meditate and it will come to you. The only thing I would say is beware, because there's a lot of energy that will be tempting that may kind of confuse you. It can be confusing. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a steady, like a committed thing that you have here. It's more, it's magical though. It's magical. All I'm gonna say, if you're already like in a relationship and this is something else, don't be tempted, because you might actually, do something stupid. However, if this is something that's allowed and you can do this, all I'm saying is, like, do it. Sure, do it. But all I'm saying is don't get too obsessed, because you might get too into it. Don't get into this obsession, and don't get too addicted to this energy. Now, when we're talking about addictions, like, careful with alcohol or other substances. That's just like maybe for no one, but yeah, I felt like I needed to say it. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Taurus. Now, what's Gemini? Gemini. Come on, Gemini. The 12th until the 18th. Huh. That's weird. Ooh. A romance or a sexual relationship or passion. Now, it doesn't have to be relationship related. It could be work related. Passion, anyways. But something you wish you've done, but you couldn't, or something that was there and then it wasn't. It's like a missed opportunity. It's like something that you still want, and you may actually want to get it, whatever it is. I'm not sure if it's work or relationship, related, or is it just sexual? Like you could be in a relationship and be dreaming about someone else or something else that you don't have, because this is a missed opportunity. But it could be like it could be relating to a particular person. So like you're thinking about a particular person and you're thinking, I wish we had done whatever. Or it could be you staying in a situation, work or relationship, that doesn't give you this passion, and you're thinking, I should have done something else, or maybe I should finish this and I should go for something else. It's like life is passing by and I'm not doing this. So this type of feeling you could feel this week, okay? It could occur this week. That's one thing. If you're not feeling this, there is a person out there. Now, it could be both now, but there is a person out there that's thinking this about you, like a missed opportunity, and they still want you with this Ace of Wands. Now, I'm not sure what you're doing, so be careful not to be deceitful or deceived, because there is this Chariot here. It could be a Cancer person, but it doesn't have to be. It talks about movement. It talks about travel. It talks about change and people doing stuff, and like something comes to you and then you go for it. So it's good, but it's done without like the full knowledge. So somebody comes to you and you go for them, but you don't know that they're already involved with someone else. Or you have someone and you go for something else, deceiving your person. Or you want to change your jobs, but you don't give like your bosses any notice, and like you don't tell them that you're thinking. Well, then again, that's understandable. But you know what I mean? Like it's about not telling the truth, but going for something. It could be that a person is doing this to you, coming to you, but still lying about something. Your advice is you make sure you're not lying to anyone and that you're not deceiving anyone. So you make sure you don't, but try to see through any lies that might come towards you this week, whether it's in relationships or at your job. Try to see through them. Don't let anyone deceive you, because with this lie comes movement, and somebody is deciding, somebody is doing something, but there's a lie underneath. So, so just make sure you're not being lied to, is all I'm saying to you for this week, okay? Okay. Now, guys, Cancer. Cancer. What is this? Oh, so many things in my head. It could be decisions about work. It could be work related. It could be institutions. It could be like lawyers or like court cases or whatever. That something like that is happening. I'm kind of thinking it's more decisions about work. However, somebody could be deciding to break up with someone, like to divorce someone or to break up with someone. So if that's the case, then yeah, there's a lot of that this week too. But guys, there's a certain instability here with this Four of Wands here. Either this is a relationship, existing relationship that is not happy, not stable. Perhaps there's a conflict between people or a crisis. And either they're together because of a child, or, and this is probably more possible, more probable, There's another person, like a third party, you know, involved in this. I'm not sure who you are in this triangle. Yeah, you could have the not so happy relationship and be interested in someone else, or somebody could be talking to you and they are married or involved with someone else. Whatever it is, the advice says don't invest. Do not invest. Don't give them anything. Don't do it. However, there's another story here. If you're thinking, oh God, I hate these stories. If you're thinking of buying a house or an apartment, or moving somewhere, or doing like a house renovation, either this is telling us that you should be more careful with your money. Try not to spend as much as you think you have to spend, or don't take the first opportunity you hear about, like this company renovating your house or buying that house or that apartment. Maybe try not to take the first, well, then again, you probably wouldn't, but this only says be careful, because the first thing that comes to you this week may not be that stable. They may not be that great. And either it will be too expensive, or you just should not invest in it at all, because there's something better waiting for you. Like even next week, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that you'll have to wait for it that long. But try not to invest too much money or too much time or too much emotion in anything this week, because it's showing as an unstable thing that could appear and then disappear, or appears but doesn't do anything for you, you know? It could be relationships now. Could be. Yeah. Okay, Leos. What's up with Leos? Now, Leo. Okay. What fell? What fell? Ooh. Now that fell. I'm putting it back in. Actually, no, maybe I'll leave it. I don't know whose ego it is, though. I'm kind of thinking ours, Leos. I'm kind of thinking that it's Leos. Ooh. But the cards are good, though. The cards are good. Now, advice. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like, yes. You may be fighting with a Virgo if you know one. Or you may be fighting with, okay. Yeah, this is very egocentric. Maybe with yourself. You may be fighting with yourself. This is kind of like a fight either between two people or an inner fight, like inside of you. And it could be that you have a proposition, which you do. I'm going to talk about it in a second. You have a proposition and you're kind of fighting yourself, because on one hand you want this, on the other hand you're kind of, I want to stay hidden where I was. I don't want to do it. Like, I want to be left all alone. This is kind of egocentric, though. I'm not sure why. So I don't know what this offer will mean to you, but a new job, a new project, new college or starting college, new business that you're developing, new path, like a career path, or learning something. It's something that's stable. It's coming towards you. It's very, like, it really makes sense. And it's going to grow. And you're going to learn from it. Your advice is go for it. Take it. Go for it and take it. That's it. It could be in relationships. It could be that somebody is coming towards you and they want to grow with you. And you're supposed to talk to them at least. It could be like someone who comes back to you to fix something with this 3 of coins. I don't know what. Like maybe suddenly they thought that, okay, I want to grow with you. I want us to do stuff together. Like I didn't before, but now I thought about it and I do. Now, okay, take it is one thing, take that offer, but if it's a person, if it's not an offer, but it's a person, at least talk to them. You could want to be left alone, and there could be pride and there could be ego. That's why this is here. It could be that this person is a bit egocentric. It could be that too. But your advice is at least talk to them. See what they have. See what they're proposing, you know? Okay, this offer is really good. Like, I'll take it. Could be money. Could be money too. Recognition, money. I don't know. Something's growing. Good. Leos, that is good. Very good. Okay. Virgos. Now. Oh. I'm not sure, but I think in the Polish weekly for this week, I think Virgo had the same card. I think so. Ooh. This one fell, but I'm going to take it. Ooh. What is this? What is this? There's something at work that can't end, but it should. Okay, that tells me nothing. And like in the Western horoscope, I am a Virgo. That tells me absolutely nothing. I don't know. Something at work that's been ending, but it's not ending. Or, okay, if it's not... Apparently you're not supposed to end it though. Maybe you think that something will end. Maybe you're expecting it to end, but it's not going to. And you're not supposed to help it end for whatever reason. This is only for 1 week. Maybe next week you'll be advised to end something, but not this week for whatever reason. Guys, I don't know why. I'm just telling you the cards, okay? Now, this doesn't have to be work related. It could be that there's something that you've been focusing on that hasn't ended. What am I saying? Hasn't ended. Yeah, it's not, it can't end. And you've been focusing on it. And you still are. And it's not starting, but it's not ending. What is it? The cards say somebody doesn't want to waste any more time on something that's been over and over and over again. Like somebody who comes back and then you go through a cycle and then they leave and then they come back, you go through a cycle and then they leave or you leave. And it says somebody doesn't want to waste their time on it anymore. Maybe it's you that you don't want to waste any more time. Maybe it's them. It just can't start. And the reason why it's not starting is because somebody is feeling undeserving. There's something inside, either inside of you, Virgos, or inside that other person, that somebody doesn't feel like they deserve love or a relationship, or they just don't want it. It could be related to their like inner, lower, I don't know, self-esteem or something. Yeah, it's not starting, but it's not ending. It seems like a waste of time, which is why I do not understand why your advice is don't leave it. Don't leave. I don't know why. Maybe you're not supposed to leave this week. Maybe you will eventually. Maybe it's just not the good week to leave this person. That could be it. Some of you are very impatient. Now, this could be work related now. Some of you are very impatient. You're waiting for something to start and it's not starting this week. And you're kind of like, am I wasting my time? No, don't leave it. Give it time. So you're not supposed to leave something or someone, even though it's not starting yet. And it's not finishing either. So it's kind of like it's not ending, it's not starting. And you might be feeling like you're wasting your time. And you might be feeling very impatient, you know. Yeah. Okay. That was weird, but okay. Libra. Libra, do you guys know a Virgo? Because if you do, they might play a role or something in your life this week. Ooh, somebody can't decide something. I'm kind of thinking it's you, Libras. Because every time, okay, not every time, but very often, when I do these readings, Libras, they just can't decide. They just don't know. It's like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I choose this person? Should I choose that person? There's no decision. No way. It could be related to a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that you're just hiding in a cave. If you're not, then someone is hiding in a cave to think things through, to like go inside, like, you know, do some, I don't know, searching or introspection, you know, stuff like that. They're coming out of, okay, I don't think they're coming out of the cage, or I don't think you're coming out of the cage. Oh no, not cage, cave. Did I say cage? Okay, that may mean something for some people. No, cave. I don't think this person is coming out of it this week. Why? Because they don't know. They still don't know what they're gonna do. Nope. What should you do? What should you do? If you're waiting for someone else's decision, nope, it's not coming. But what should you do? Oh, I knew, okay, I knew it. Decide. Pick, decide, do something. Pick a path is your advice. What do we have underneath? Oh my God. Go for it. Tell someone you love them. Go travel towards someone. Start this new love, new relationship. If you're single and you can't decide whether you want to stay alone and single or, I don't know, open up like to love, this is calling for you to open up to love and to either call someone, text someone, go towards them, like travel, and tell them that you want this new beginning with them. Or you're supposed to take this new beginning because someone is giving it to you. Whichever resonates more. You're supposed to decide. If though you're waiting for someone else's decision and that someone else has a different relationship, another relationship, don't wait for that. You decide for yourself that you're not staying in this and you're not waiting any longer, and then go for a new beginning with someone else. But you have to go. You have to like reach out to people, you know, to find this new love. Libras, what are you doing? Wow. Interesting. Scorpio. A sexy card turned over. What are you gonna do, Scorpios? What you gonna do? Again, Virgo. Everybody has either a Virgo or like soul searching in a cave. Yeah, well, not everybody. This is just like the second sign, but that's just, yeah, me being over dramatic. No, okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, This is like the exact same story. The exact same story. Only instead of the two of swords, we have the reversed Queen of Swords. Still, no decision. Somebody doesn't know what to do. If somebody is deciding, it's a stupid decision. I'm kind of thinking a woman is either deciding stupidly or not, unable to decide. I'm kind of thinking it's a woman. Guys, this is, okay. This may be not, well, definitely not for everyone, but if it's for one person, I'll say it. There's someone out there, there's a Scorpio out there that is either thinking of or starting like psychotherapy with someone that may not be the best therapist for you. I'm not saying they're a bad therapist overall, like in general. I'm saying for you, they may not be the best choice. I would say try to look for someone else, especially if that person is a woman that you chose already. Unless you have a lot of resistance in therapy, like you're in therapy and you have this resistance and you're just not like getting into it too well. Unless that's what it is, then well, yeah. Definitely someone needs therapy here because someone is very pessimistic and has all of these very, very negative thoughts, you know? What's your advice though? I don't know. No idea. Okay, one more. Release something. Don't force yourself to do something. Don't let people force you on, or don't force yourself. Exactly. Release something. Let it out. Oh, let it out. In therapy, let it out. Say it. Open up. This may be like a different story now, but it all may be related to some very hot person, as in very sexy, and you really want to do stuff with them, but they are not the best for you because they kind of come and go as they please, and they wouldn't be too stable. But the way they're behaving towards you would make you feel crazy, so crazy that some of you are actually thinking of visiting a therapist. And release it. Release this egocentric person is basically telling you to just stop. This person may not be very good for you, guys. Yeah. Scorpios, yeah, so you be careful with that, okay? Now, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 2 cards came out. What am I supposed to say to this? Some of you have a Gemini. You might also have a Taurus. Okay. Either there is a committed relationship that is going through, I would say, like a rough patch or something. It could be a marriage, but it could be just like a committed relationship, and there's something wrong. It's like I'm not saying it's going to end. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's kind of like it's been better and now it's kind of worse. But if you want to keep this relationship going, you're supposed to just have a bit more sex with them, or talk about sex with them. However, if this is that someone has a relationship and there's a third person, I would say don't invest in it. Don't invest in this triangle. Don't give anything to it. Like, don't stay in this situation. But maybe look for a new relationship or a new romance would be your advice. Yeah. Guys, there's another thing though. I hope that's not what it is. Somebody could message someone about a sexual thing, like about sex, about like somebody could enlighten someone. Hey, I'm having an affair with your husband or with your wife. I hope that's not what's going to happen. But if it is, you're supposed to kind of withdraw and don't add fuel to the fire. I'm not saying that you're guilty of anything here. I'm just saying try to withdraw and don't answer that person. Don't do anything. Just kind of stay back, like step back and distance yourself and think about it before you talk or before you react, because your reaction obviously might be, well, understandably so, might be very bad. This is weird. I hope it's the first thing, that there's a relationship going through a rough patch and you're supposed to just do more sex. I hope that's what it is. Guys, someone who you don't think will commit to you. This is the third story. Now, this is the last story. Someone who you don't think will ever commit to you will message you because they want sex and a romance with you. Don't invest in it, is the answer. Because you know they're not gonna commit. They only want sex. That's all they want. And then your advice is don't do it. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. Ooh. What is this? If you know Pisces, then there's a lie here about Pisces. Or Pisces is leaving you or you're leaving Pisces, but in a secret, like ghosting someone. If you know a Pisces. If not, then this is weird. Because like, what is this? This is like a double lie that actually may come out. But you know what? I don't know. Somebody wants out of the prison. Somebody doesn't want to stay in prison. Somebody wants out of stagnation, which was prison. They don't want to stay in this stagnation anymore. They want out. Maybe you want out. If it's not you, then it's the other person. There is a huge lie here. And something is going to be revealed, but I'm kind of thinking not all of it. Something is still hidden, even though this week you may find something out. It's like you think you know everything, but there's still so much hidden from you. Or you're hiding something from other people. If you know Pisces though, especially in a workplace, but it doesn't have to be though. No, okay, it doesn't have to be in a work. No, okay, I don't know why I said that. Okay, I actually don't know why I said that. Anyway, maybe it has meaning to someone. So whether it's in a workplace or if it's like related to like relationships and love and everything, there might be a Pisces that's hiding, that they want to withdraw, that they want to remove themselves from something. I'm not saying from your life entirely, maybe from like a project or something, which is why it makes sense that you're supposed to look for a different path. at work or in relationships. If there's a lie, like betrayal, that's coming out this week, I don't know how many of you will want to fix it, but if you want to fix it, try is your answer, is your advice. But if you don't want to fix it because suddenly you know something and maybe there's even more hidden and you just want to get out of it, then the Knight of Pentacles says, find a new path towards maybe someone who will commit, maybe someone more serious, or maybe a different job or a different project. You know, this is so weird. Why aren't these cards more clear? This is definitely not very clear. But you're supposed to find a different project, a different job, a different person, or if you're fixing something, I doubt it. I don't think you're fixing something with this person. I'm thinking you're going to find a new path. Like a new person, new relationship, to kind of like, okay, no, I'm moving out. I'm going my own way. Okay, bye. I'm kind of thinking that's what you're going to do. For some of you, if it's work related, there's something you don't know that will be revealed about your work. And if you don't like it, go and look for a new job is your answer, you know? Yep. Okay. That was Capricorn. Now Aquarius. Aquarius. Careful with money this week, guys, okay? Ooh, careful with money, especially, okay, if there's any bills or like fees, penalties, I don't know, like something is telling you to pay the money. Yeah, you probably would be pissed though. As in, not drunk, but like angry, you know. It's kind of like, yeah, like there's something that you might have to pay for. Or you will realize that money isn't very good, that it's kind of going downhill. Maybe some of you will have to make an important decision this week about money. If it's not money and it's relationships, something isn't going well. Again, downhill. Something is... it's what actually, who was it? Was it Sagittarius? If you know a Sagittarius, go check their message. I think it was for us. I'm not sure now. That there was okay, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. There was another sign there that also had that their relationship is kind of going through a rough patch or something. Yeah, actually, let's see. Don't do anything, just observe. Ooh. There might be a karmic situation or a karmic relationship. But guys, this involves someone who loves someone deeply but can't be with them because of karma. Oh my God. Because of either karma or a situation, especially if a situation involves like certain rules. Rules? What rules? What rules could prevent you from being with this person? It's like there's great love. It's like a soulmate kind of person, but you can't start. You can't be together. You can't start. So I'm thinking one of you might have somebody else, and that is the karmic thing, and somebody needs to decide, and they're thinking about it. At least they're thinking about it. But It could be something else. It could be like, for example, you're prevented from, okay, like if you live somewhere that you need a visa or something to travel to that person, but you can't get it, or something else like the travel arrangements, like for example, like in Europe, this is, if you guys are in Europe, okay, it's useless what's going on in Europe now. But somebody couldn't get it. Somebody couldn't do something because they would be prevented from doing it by an authority, you know? I'm thinking it's only for now. I'm thinking this would change. And this is only for 1 week anyways. But anyway, there's just like this great love and you can't be together. This is so weird. Your advice. Whether you're the one who's deciding or whether you're the one who's waiting for a decision, don't do anything, just observe. Observe the situation. Ask the good questions. Read the, how do you call it? The small letters, like when you have like a contract. I don't know how to say it. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Like when you have a contract that you're supposed to sign and then like this kind of small, teeny tiny letters, read that. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Even though I don't know the actual word, which is like, yeah, that's embarrassing. But anyway, guys, oh, small print. Yeah. See, I knew small print. Sometimes words just kind of like, they're not there and then they come to you. Yeah, so be careful. Watch. I wanted to say the news. No, don't watch the news. Like watch the situation, like really be aware of everything that's involved in the situation. It's kind of like it can't happen now, but who knows, maybe it will happen later. It's kind of like that. And it could be work related too, you know? If it's about penalties and like some money, like paying money to something, some kind of pseudo authority, then you're supposed to be careful. Maybe you don't have to pay it. Maybe if you're careful, you won't have to pay it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That was weird. These readings are weird. Now, Pisces, and that's it. Oh, that's it. Okay, so after Pisces, I'll do very quickly pick a card from angel, with angel cards, okay? Now, okay, Pisces. Same thing. Same thing that Aquarius just had. The exact same thing. Could be, again, could be money, could be penalties, could be that you have to pay for something, but also could be that you can't start something because it's not the time. It's same as Aquarius had. That is weird. Guys, there's another thing though. Okay, just give me 1 sec. What's your advice? I don't understand this advice. Wait. Okay. I'm not sure. I think I know. There's someone here who either is looking for a job, but not necessarily really looking. It's like they think they're entitled to work somewhere, but I'm not sure they are trying very hard. This is, okay. If you look at Leos, if you know a Leo, okay, if you know a Leo, check Leos, because Leo had the same cards. It's like there was this ego there, this pride or something, but not enough action. I think that was Leo. There was something with ego at work, I think. You could be dealing, especially if you're a woman, you could be dealing with a boss figure or somebody at your work that is married. You could be dealing with someone who's already involved. Oh, if that's the case, then definitely your cards are saying don't have this, don't do this romance. Don't get into this. But if it's not that, then we have the exact same thing, almost. Maybe minus the, well, no, there could be a penalty too. There could be like somebody has to pay for something. Somebody's losing money. It could be that too. But if it's not that, the cards are saying now is not the time to start something. And they're saying if it's relationships, what could happen this week, your communication might actually suck. It might be really bad. It's like you're going into this, you're entering this kind of period, whether you have been talking or not, you're entering this kind of period when communication is like non-existent, or it doesn't mean anything. There's no, invitations, no actual words spoken, like meaningful words. That's all I'm saying. Or somebody will just stop talking to you, or you to them, could be that. Of course, this is only for now. This is only for 1 week. Like, it might change later, because it's kind of like, I don't know how to say this. It's kind of like we have this wheel of fortune. So now it's bad, but then it will turn your way and it will be good again. It's kind of like that. Now, there is someone here. I don't know if it's you or the other person who does not want a serious relationship. And these cards are saying you don't want a relationship with this person. Don't have sex with them, because maybe they want a relationship with you. Or the other way around. You want to be with them, but they're kind of like, not wanting to commit. Don't give them everything. Don't have this, sexual relationship with someone who's never going to commit to you. If you're the person who actually wants this. So one of you could be not very committal. And the cards say, okay, if you don't want this person, if you don't, or if you don't think you can be with them, don't have this romance, because, it doesn't make any sense. But definitely, if this person is married, no, guys. And especially if it's at your workplace. Nope. Okay. Very, very quickly, pick a card. Pick a card. Guys, pick a card from 1 to 5. From 1 to 5, okay? Like, you can pick 2. Like, if you have 2 people and you're trying to decide, you can pick 2 if you want. Like, you can pick whatever you want, but it's like from 1 to 5 anyway. Like, maybe don't pick all of them. Okay, maybe just pick 1 or 2. That's all I'm saying. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. 1, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. If you're losing faith in something or someone, maybe you should keep the faith. That's one thing. However, if you're dealing with someone who's lied to you over and over again, maybe that's enough. Maybe you're putting your faith into something that's just not going to happen. So you have to decide, but this is an issue. Faith or trust are an issue. 2, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. This is funny, because it's basically the way I usually like translate it is basically that you might be like manifesting a soulmate and you're thinking that they should have this hair or that hair or this height or whatever, and then somebody totally different comes your way and you're like, oh, what, like, you're my soulmate. Like, I would never think that you're my soul, but they are. They will be. Anyway, Yeah, keep an open mind. 3, yeah, is it 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3. Ooh, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Guys, there's someone from the past. You might still be with them. If you are, it probably is not going anywhere. Or it's somebody from the past and it's not cleared. This energy is not cleared. You're not healed. Yeah. 4, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. If you don't know this person yet, they may come your way this week. Chemistry. You're gonna do sex. Well, maybe not straight away, but like, yeah. 5. Guys, there's separation here, okay? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, don't cry yet, because it doesn't have to be anything bad. Unless you know that you have to separate or leave someone for good, then that could be it. But when we get this separation card, sometimes people have to separate because, for example, somebody travels somewhere and stays somewhere for like 2 months or something, and then they'll come back. Or because people need to think about stuff. They need to go over stuff. Like somebody needs to think, should I stay in this place or in this relationship, or should I go towards a new person? So people sometimes separate because they need to think about the situation. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you will never be together. So don't worry about this, okay? Well, unless you know that it's just not going anywhere, then yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll definitely see you next week. Maybe if I have time. Like, I'm actually recording a lot for my other channel because I'm about to hit 100,000. But so like I'm doing some stuff there. But I'll be doing more here. I promise. And definitely next week, but maybe before then. Like, I want to do for you, how do they feel about me? So I want to do that too. So I'll do that soon. Hopefully, maybe like during the week or something, if I can. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.